Hi everyone, in today's video I am going to be sharing with you 6 smart ways to use sticky notes. Now these are just a few techniques that I've used personally throughout the years at university, and I am really hoping that they will inspire you to use post-it notes in a different and more creative way. If you haven't watched my video on study triggers yet, I highly recommend you check that out. One way you can use sticky notes is just that, to trigger a desired behavior through the use of images or quotes or anything that will elicit in you a feeling. That will in turn increase your urge to do the desired behavior that you want to do. So for example, if I want to stop spending so much money on food, which I do often, I want to save my money and actually buy things that I feel are more worth my cheddar, if you know what I mean. So what I usually do is I take one sticky note right here. I take the desired item that I want to purchase. This is a Chanel eyeshadow palette for the holidays, and it's quite expensive. I think it is $42. So I just take a little Scotch tape. I do a little ball like so. Stick it on the back of the image, post it on my sticky note, and there you have it. I post this sticky note in my wallet, so when I open my wallet to get to my credit card and want to spend money on food or like a McDo coffee or a $7 Starbucks Frappuccino latte, this is the first thing I see. And it triggers me to stop and think, do I really need a $7 coffee? Can I just use that $7 and put it in a little piggy bank and save up for this beautiful palette? Yes, I can. So I close my wallet and I walk away. Another example is, let's say the desired behavior you want to achieve is to keep your room clean. I found this image of a really cool and organized closet, and I'm going to do the exact same thing as before. So every time I come in my room and it's a huge mess, I see this and I'm like, man, I wish I was that organized. And it's kind of gonna trigger a little itch in you that you're gonna want to scratch. And you know what? It worked for me. Another way I use sticky notes is I set goals with them in my agenda. See here? My goal was to send English letters, and I did. This was the goal for this week. I like doing this because let's say in 1 week you didn't have time to achieve this goal. Instead of just like irking it out and feeling bad and like, oh Hannah, really? You didn't do that? That you're so horrible, blah blah blah. Guys, failure. It's okay. Look at this. I can move it to the next week. Wow, really? Learn from your mistakes, guys. The main way I use post-it notes is to motivate myself. So when I'm feeling down and I kind of need a little boost, I tend to write some of my favorite quotes and put them in places where I know I'm gonna look frequently. So let's say stick it on my mirror, so when I brush my teeth I just read it in the morning and it puts me in a good mood. This one says, happiness is a choice, not a result. Nothing will make you happy, and also I want to add, no one will make you happy until you choose to be happy. If you have an open book exam, you can use them as like a flashlight. So instead of showing up to the exam with the book and a lot of scribbled notes and messy and you don't know where to find that info and whatnot, put it in the book to highlight important things or theories that you kind of have a feeling will be on the exam. And to help you out, see here, spiritual dimension. To help you out, when you go to that page, why not give yourself a one-phrase summary of what that part of the book talks about. So here it talks about spiritual dimension. The now is the key to this dimension. So you already have kind of like an answer and you know what you're going to talk about, and you also know what this section of the book is going to talk about. Unfortunately, for my next example, I was gonna use my Harry Potter book, but I cannot find it for the life of me. So I'm just gonna pretend like this is Harry Potter, okay? The next method you can use sticky notes is active reading. So if you're the type of person that falls asleep easily when you have to read, or you have to read a novel for school, so in preparation to write a book report or a summary, or if you have an exam on the book, as you read 2 pages, you just take a sticky note and you write the major thing that happened in those 2 pages. So let's pretend what happened here is Harry meets Ron for the first time, so they become friends. And then as the book goes along, what happened here? Nothing major, I'll just keep going. Oh my god, something big happened here. Harry and Ron defeated a troll to save Hermione. So this is an important event. There might be a question on character development or like characteristic acquired, so heroism or building trust and loyalty. And at the end, when you have to write that book report, why don't you just take your book and page by page or sticky note by sticky note, you start writing down the major outline of your story. The final and my most personal favorite technique to use sticky notes is to make study games. So let's say you have a friend that's in the same class as you and you have to learn some concepts. What you do is you write all the major concepts on sticky notes and you mix them up so you don't know who's gonna pick what and what not. You just turn them around, and after that, let's say this is you, hello, and this is your friend, hello. Just don't mind me guys, it's late, okay? Let's say you randomly pick cognitive dissonance. You don't look at the sticky note and you, voila, you put it on your forehead like so. And your friend randomly picks, what's this? Pluralistic ignorance. Now how this game is played is that you have to guess your own card, but you're gonna need the help of your friend. So your friend cannot say the word that's on your card, obviously. But what your friend can do is give you the definition or an example of pluralistic ignorance until you guess the term, and vice versa. This game is insanely cool because not only do you have to know the definition, but you have to know the actual term and how to apply it. And oh my god guys, this game is super fun when you study with friends. If you're someone that likes to study in groups, this is hilarious. So with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to me if you like what you see, because I post new videos every Thursday and sometimes I get cray and this happens. Bye guys, we love you!